Hi, thanks for joining me today. Here is a video around how we can apply Newton's 3 laws of motion to understanding why we procrastinate and why we don't get everything done that we'd like to do in the day. So Newton's first law of productivity says that an object either remains at rest or continues to move at a constant velocity unless acted upon by an external force. So what does that mean? Imagine that you need to move a big heavy boulder. While it's still and it's just sitting there, it's really hard work to get it to move. So if you think of yourself as that boulder, when you're at rest or procrastinating, it's really hard to start moving. But once you get up and get going, like pushing a boulder, momentum kicks in and you just keep going. So if you've ever found yourself, like I have numbers of times, endlessly scrolling through social media or sitting in front of Netflix, really aware that I've got a project or a task that I really need to get going, but I just can't seem to start it. That is that inertia at work. And the longer you stay in that state of rest or procrastination, the harder it is to shift into action mode. So use this bit of physics to help you out. Apply the 2-minute rule. So it's just like going up and giving that boulder a little shove. Commit to working on a task. So cleaning the kitchen, doing a workout, getting that report written, opening your emails. Just commit to working on it for 2 minutes. You'll find that once you get started, you'll probably carry on much longer than those initial 2 minutes. Pushing that metaphorical boulder means that you break that inertia and transform into action. And once things are moving, Newton's law says, they will continue to move until they're stopped. Newton's second law says force equals mass times acceleration. So let's go back to that boulder. Imagine you've got this huge boulder to move. The bigger the boulder, or the bigger the mass, the harder it is to get it moving, to accelerate it. But if you apply more force, so your focus, urgency, prioritization, time management skills and techniques, you'll start to move it much faster. So rather than trying to pick up and move a massive boulder in one go, try chiseling a little bit off and moving that chunk first. So breaking down tasks into smaller chunks reduces the mass. It makes them less intimidating, makes them easier to start. Prioritising high impact tasks, the more urgent and important stuff, is you applying force. Focusing your energy on the most crucial parts means that you will quickly move towards completing that big overall task, your huge boulder. So let's look at the third law of motion. For every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. So your actions have a ripple effect. Positive actions yield positive outcomes. It's like planting seeds. You reap what you sow. So developing a daily habit of planning my day every day has been a real game changer for me. So every night or every morning, I spend 10 minutes or so planning my day and setting my goals. I actually use the Productivity Methods Daily Planner, and that helps me plan out my day. I write down all the things that I want to get completed that day. And it really helps. This really small action has led to massive improvements in my productivity, my sense of accomplishment at the end of the day. I can see what I've got done, what I've got left to do. So cultivating positive habits or actions means that we improve productivity, we achieve more, we get a real sense of accomplishment and well-being. So starting your day with a plan, maintaining a healthy work balance, making sure you make time for your own well-being, and evaluating our progress and looking and seeing how far we've come can be really useful actions to building up better outcomes for ourselves overall. So each of those 3 laws gives us a tool to fight procrastination. So the first law, start small, break the inertia, just take some action and the momentum will carry you forward. The second law, reduce that task size and make tasks more manageable to deal with, and focus your energy in the right area. And the third law, build positive habits and sustain momentum. Remember, every small action that you take can really lead to significant progress, and don't underestimate the power of just getting started. So I hope you found that really useful, and thank you so much for joining me.